going to do is make a quick video to show you how to use Google Sites. This might be a way for you to refer to it later in case you forget some of the steps involved. First of all, I'm going to change here. So this is a Google account that's been created. It's for the students at school and their iPads. We're going to click up here on the waffle. When I click on the waffle, you can see that in this area here, you do not see sites. The reason I opened up this window is because mine already has sites closer. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on Google Drive. Over in Google Drive, you're going to come across the screen over here and click on New. When you click on New, we're going to go down to More. And as you see in More, the second window has opened up. We're going to click on Google Sites. This is your creation area that you're going to be able to use. And so in this area, you're going to be able to create, we've used entrance tickets, we've done units for books, and you could do a student portfolio. This part here, you're going to click and change the title to whatever it is that you want to change it to. So let's call it, for me, a demo. So as we named it the demo page, I'm going to click up here above that and now change this to demo page. And that will give it an identifiable name. All right, so back here in the background, there's a default background. I might want to change my image. So I can come over here. I could upload an image, any image that I want that I would like to upload, or I can select an image from Google. So I could come here. There's a gallery of different backgrounds that you could choose from. These are what they look like. Simple enough. You could go and choose something by the web, or I could search for images on Google. So since this one's going to be a demo, I'm going to put something in like balloons. And then I'll hit search. And these pictures of balloons come up. And so if I think I would like it to be this one, I'm going to choose on that and select it for my background. As you see over here, it was checking for readability. And what that will do is it will automatically make the background darker if it needs to be or lighter if it needs to be. So we now have the opening of our demo page. Over on this side here on the right, you have some choices of things to do. You're going to be able to add a text box. If I click on that, I'll show you what that looks like. I can add an image. And again, it's the same prompt. Let's say I select another one. I'm going to go to search, and this time I'm going to put in balloons again. So I can insert any image that I want. Just click on it, and now this box turns blue, and I can put that in there. You can embed items by using this button. You can select things that are already placed in your Google Drive and place those onto the page. I'm going to delete this because it's really not what I want. I'm going to use this first box here. Let's check out these layouts. Over here, there's a picture one with words. There's one with 2 pictures and words below. Here's 2 pictures and then a third bigger picture. I'm going to start with this one right here and show you what you could do with it. So immediately this box comes up. This one has a plus sign in the center. Here's a title and here's an area for words. Let's say we wanted to showcase some of our work. So I could put student work. And then I have the option here of clicking on, and I could either upload a new image. I'm sure you're going to say, please don't load in balloons. I could select another image. I could get something from the drive. Typically in my classroom, this is what I use, is maybe a video to capture their attention. You could put in a calendar or even a map to show the location of where anything occurred. So let's do YouTube. Recently, my students have been learning about the Maya. So let's put in Maya civilization. And this is going to search YouTube for any movie that is about the Maya civilization. Typically what I do before I would ever add a movie into there is I would open up a new window and preview the movies that I like, and then copy the web address and put that in that box and then search for it that way. But for this case, let's just choose this one here. Why did the Maya civilization collapse? As soon as I clicked on that, the blue box lit up. It lit up. So there we go. We can insert it, and it will insert right away into this area. From this page, that YouTube video can either be watched, or you can click on the YouTube link and it can be watched full screen as well. So typically at school, the students use iPads, and this makes it very useful and very helpful. Over here, if you see, there was the title, and then it says real lightly, click to edit text. So I'm going to go into this box here, and I'm going to write down, watch the movie and take notes. So now we have that chance for that information to be given to students, and they know exactly what to do. Up here, I can have the text be normal text because we already had a title. If I click on this box, I can either make that a title as well, and it gets as big as the other one. I'll take that away and you can see. So we don't really want that. So what we're going to do is change it back to normal text, and it goes instantly back to that. You could make it bold, italicized. This is going to be your justification, which is right now left. You could number things, put the bullets. You could also say, I don't want it, and right here is where you're going to get rid of it. On the web page, you would obviously want to do more. I'm going to just throw one more thing in here. So we could do something like this, where we select an image. Again, maybe this time I want to do Chichen Itza as part of my Maya pictures. So I'll select one of these. I really like this one, so I'm going to select that one. I might want to put in a Maya calendar. Oops. See right there, I was on the URL. So I wanted to go back to the second button for search. And so if I just search, it's amazing how quickly and easily all of these things come up. So we're going to put that one in. Boom, right there, right away. And then the Maya also had a very interesting system of numbering. They were the first to have a 0. So we'll put Maya number. That should be enough. And so then it's going to show, this one right here shows all of it. So we'll select that and put that in. Now, if I want to adjust that, I can click here, crop it. The most important part of the Maya number system was 0, so just drag it down, and it's going to show that right there. Again, here it's going to say click to edit the text. If there's something that you wanted to add there, you would just click right there and add it in. If there's not something that you want to add, all you have to do is click and make sure that the picture itself is not blue. So only that box is. I can throw that away. If I don't want this, I'm going to click on the trash can and throw it away. This one I do want. And it makes it as easy as that. Now, let's say, I'm going to change this now to Maya. Oops, no, I'm not. Let's say this page was all about the Maya civilization. Again, maybe I wanted to change my image, And now I just want something neutral. So I'm going to select that one, and that's going to be my background now. So within this page, this quick short page, I've got some of the information right there. I'm going to come over to this little paint palette next to the Maya. I'd like to separate that a little bit. So I've got these choices that'll go along with the color scheme. I'm going to choose emphasis 2 or 3 for that one. In this one, since we didn't write anything, I'm going to write learn more. About the Maya. And because I don't really want it to be, I want it to be in the center, I'm going to click at this box right here, center justify it, and I don't think that should be normal text. I think that should be more of a subheading. So that's all you have to do. While you're in that box, change it from subheading. Let's now make it a title. Go to this paint palette over here, click, and I could change, since the one below is blue, I could change it to there, and now it's not quite the same color. Or I could go back to regular, which turns it a little brighter white. It's a little bit gray. Okay, so within this, I now have a first page. I've got a title. I inserted a YouTube video, which could be a video of your own work. It could be examples of work. It could be things that you are storing in Google Drive. And it could be all sorts of things. If I want to take a look at what it would look like, well, I'm going to name it right now. Demo page. And that's not possible, so I'm going to call it demo page LM for me. And I'm going to publish that. And so now up here, if I go to the up where the blue button is that says publish, I'm going to hit the arrow, and it's giving me some options to publish settings, review changes and publish, or view published site. Right now, I would like to see what it looks like published, so I'm going to click here. A new window opens, and it shows me exactly what my page is going to look like. Great. So I'm going to go back here. I'm kind of happy with that. But now I want to do another page, or I want to add something else to this. So what I'm going to do is add a page. Let's say mine would be about the Incas. So I'm going to add a page by coming over here to the right-hand side, and right here it says pages. I'm going to click on the page, and I'm going to go, well, I've got to move myself over there. I'm going to click on the plus sign. Here, it's going to be either add a link to another page or add a page. Do you see this picture of the page with the plus sign? Click on that, and it's going to say, what do you want to call your new page? So for myself, I'm going to put Inca. Well, that doesn't say Inca. There you go. And so now I'm going to hit done, and all of a sudden, it has titled the page for me. My site is through that demo page. So this is the second page. And if you notice up here, we've got the home page, which was the Maya, and now we also have Inca. If I wanted to, I could go to the setting bar over here, click on that, and I could change it so that it would navigate in a different way. If I wanted to have change the image, again, I could do the same thing. And so it's giving me different choices, different options. If I go back onto the home page and I change the settings, I could have top navigation, or I could have navigation on the side. My side navigation, as you'll now see, those the titles are not up here, they're going to be over here. I prefer this, so I'm going to leave it that way. In order to get back to the Inca page, which we're going to be working on, I'm going to come over here. Do you see it here? I can also go up just to pages. Click here. Instantly, I'm back onto the Inca page. In themes, so we already talked about things to insert. We can add pages. And over here in themes, you can change the theme of the whole site. I am using simple. which will have these color themes in this font. You could use any of the other ones here too. Let's take a look at what it would look like if I change it to impression. If you notice right away, this changed. The font changed here. It will change throughout the entire site. So if I go back to, I can navigate this way as well, go back to the home page, it also changed all of the font and the colors throughout here. And we're right with that, so we'll leave that. All right, if I go back to pages, I can go back to the Inca and then start all over again. In order to insert something, what I'm going to need to do is hit insert and start all over again. You also have these options. You could collapse the text. You could put a table of contents. That could be one of your items. The image carousel is if you're going to add more than one image, you can have those rotate around. You could use buttons, dividers. Again, you can add YouTube this way, calendar, map, Google Docs, slides, sheets, forms, and charts. What I also like to do, I'm going to open up this site here. This is a different, now let me open down here, this one. So this is an example of the ways that I've used Google Sites in the classroom. This is the published site. This is the home page. So it gives a little information about our class, how to contact me, special schedules, maybe some additional sites and links that students could get to. Over here are the additional pages. We did a Penguin unit, and here is a Penguin planning page. Within that are pages in itself. So we embedded the children made green screen videos, and those are all available right here. We are learning about the Aztec, and so here are some of the videos on that. These are stories that are read, and we use Screenify to capture these as well. Some YouTube videos for them to watch and learn, because there's some great videos out there. I'm going to go to another page that shows other ways that you could use this. Again, onto this home page here. Here are the pages. I'm going to go down to a writing one. In the writing assignments, what we've done is, again, you can see how the background can change. Pictures that go along with them. This time they're not YouTube videos, they're just video or pictures inserted there. Then down here, the students are filling out forms that will go along with that. So, no school, what would you do? And then here's a writing assignment. Learn something new. So we'll click on this. This is what it would have taken them to. So it takes them directly to a Google form. In this form, which has been created, there's another video about that. The students are required to put their name. They have to answer that question. And then what's something that you want to learn to do? Explain what you would like to learn and why. Once they answer that, they'll submit it to me and they're done. But I'm able to collect those and I'll be able to look at them and grade them. So those are some of the things that you could do with sites. Let me get back over here. And it makes it super easy for you to be able to use.